Greetings, one and all. I am the Sonic Geek, and welcome back to Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess.
And more with the monkeys.
Yep.
More monkey gimmicks.
Yep.
Yeah, we're kind of dealing with them all the way to the final boss, pretty much.
Yes.
So,
Pretty much, yep.
But first, I have a little something I need to take care of now that I have the rupees for it.
gonna go buy some oil.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, have any of you ever tried to underpay Trill?
I have not. No.
I've just outright stolen from him before.
Okay, have you
does
ever
that-
gone back to his store after doing
Okay,
that?
hold that thought for a second. Doesn't that thing look like an enemy from Bayonetta?
Oh, Uku Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
It's a little
I don't
freaky.
know. I've never played Bayonetta, so...
Oh, you should. It's a fun
Just
game.
search up Bayonetta Angel Designs, and you'll see what we mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things are freaky. The game itself was a hell of a lot of fun.
Well, considering what transpires in it, at least from what I've seen a Smash, yeah.
Bayonetta is so fun.
It is.
Yeah. Somewhat recently replayed the final boss, considering one of the lists I'm making.
Jubilee.
Because, hey, this is a really good candidate. Okay, how exactly did it go again? I remember having lots of fun, but how exactly did it go? Just phase-wise? Because when I talk about bosses, I tend to go into insane detail, as in, my list right now, and I'm not even, I'm currently writing my number one segment, and you remember what I messaged you that my number one is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm currently in the middle of writing my number one segment for this top 10. It's already more than 10 pages.
Wow.
Holy shit.
All for that one. Huh?
Well, no, because a lot of the bosses on said list kind of have lots of details to them.
Ah.
For one thing, one of the candidates, I won't say where it is, but one of the candidates is Yaldabaoth.
I see. And given that we're currently playing Persona 5 on this channel, I'm going to ask you to refrain from going more into that.
I know, that's all I was going to say, is just because,
Okay.
for those who know what Yaldabaoth is like, yeah, you can see where the script could get a little long.
Yeah.
On top of all the other candidates in the list. The only one that is relatively short is my Zelda rep. So, yeah. At least from what I recall from writing out the script.
Yeah, I think when I did a Link to the Past randomizer run, yesterday or Friday night, I had to doing one where my character, I did not get a sword and didn't actually get my first sword until after beating 5 dungeons.
Wow.
Yeah.
How does that
Including,
work?
by the way, one of them being the Ice Palace, so yeah.
I'm gonna guess that was quite a feat.
Yep. And funny enough, it actually gave me an idea to say, you know what? Let's actually try a swordless seed for once. In other words, the entire thing's swordless. Which I haven't started yet, but I already made the seed for it. I made the randomizer for it.
Yeah. The only thing I've ever really done a randomizer for was when I first decided to try doing a Nuzlocke run, where I went Platinum, Randomizer, and Nuzlocke.
Wow.
That was an interesting stream.
I bet.
Because, let me put it this way. First off, the starters that were chosen, because, the one thing the one rule I had with the starters for the seeding was it had to be the first of a 3-form evolutionary tree. So, my choices ended up being Turtwig, Dratini, and I believe it was, Abra. So, okay, the grass type, ooh, dragon type, ooh, psychic type. The seed decided that the rival would always choose the Turtwig. Turns out, due to me also completely randomizing the movesets to where every Pokemon had 4 random moves with at least one of them being an attack move, the Turtwig was seeded to get Sonic Boom.
Oh no!
Only the Turtwig had more than 20 HP. So I was hard locked into only picking the Turtwig after dying.
That
Yabra.
sucks.
So after doing that, and beating the rival Turtwig, because rival Turtwig only had 20 HP compared to my 21, and again, Turtwig in general was locked with Sonic Boom at the beginning. So, after one-shotting his Turtwig, I proceed to keep going. I catch a Doduo in the first patch of grass. That was convenient as hell. I proceed to try to grind the Doduo, run into another Doduo. The Doduo happened to have an Ice-type move. So there went that Pokemon. So all I had was my Turtwig, and I believe whatever Pokemon I happened to find in the first cave area before the first gym. Before said first gym. It was either that or just a Turtwig because whatever Pokemon I ran into just fainted or whatever. Thanks to the whole randomized thing, the gym leader happened to have a Golbat. That was interesting. I won. I made it through. I only had the what was now a Groddle. I get to that one of the Platinum encounters. Or Team Platinum or Team Galactic. I mean. So I get to the Team Galactic encounter. The Team Galactic member had a fucking Jinx.
Oh god.
And that was the end of that run.
Sure.
Wow.
Because it knew goddamn Icy Wind. Or Blizzard or whatever it was. Just Ice-type move and I'm a Groddle.
Watch out, monkey, I'm the crazed butt stabber.
Yeah, I love that, how you gotta smack it in the butt with your sword.
So yeah, and that was what's so far the only random I've ever really gotten really far in, relatively. Like, another run I did just happened to end prematurely because the first Pokemon I run into in the first patch of grass, Empoleon.
The Bucky gets hit in the butt that many times, only now rubs his butt like he's sore. Oh, wow.
Goodbye, pseudo facehugger.
This
or
would define
crab, I guess.
And this would also define the definition of the term having a bug up your ass. He's like, get me out of here.
One reason I really like Ook's boss fight is just how it's handled, like, just with rolling into the totem poles and stuff like that. And also the fact that he uses the item you get right after beating him.
The Gale Boomerang.
Which, if I recall, him and a later boss in this game are like the only two bosses that you really do that, where you use the weapon that they were using.
Yeah, I think the later one is in the Yeti house, the ball and chain.
The ball and chain trooper, basically.
Yeah. Which
it's really neat how they basically incorporated the ball and chain trooper into a 3D Zelda game.
Yeah. And what's even better is the fact after you beat him, you get the ball and chain as your own weapon, too.
That's kind of why we brought him up, because I was mentioning how I liked how you actually get the Gale Boomerang after Ook's trying to kill you with it.
And same thing in there in that scenario.
Yep.
That ball and chain is probably one of my favorite sub-weapons in this game here.
Yeah, especially with how they use it in Hyrule Warriors.
Oh.
It's in Hyrule Warriors?
Technically it's called the Gauntlets, but because it's basically the combination of the ball and chain and the golden gauntlets. The golden gauntlets being how you can actually lift the goddamn thing.
Yeah!
Oh, and the best part is what the level 3 ball and chain is.
And what is it?
The Chain Chomp.
Oh!
Seriously?
Yes!
Making me want to get back into that game now.
Which some may think, oh, that's a random Mario reference to put in, although that's pretty cool. Then you remember Link's Awakening.
Oh, yeah! I never beat Link's Awakening, but I do remember that part.
Yeah, because that's like how you access the second dungeon in the game.
And
Yeah,
now,
you're in Link's Awakening. For those of you who don't know, it's mandatory to control a chain chomp to eat away a barrier blocking the entrance to a dungeon.
Yep.
now that we have the Gale Boomerang, this section of the thing, the windy section, is quite literally a breeze. Well, yes, I know that was a pun.
Although my favorite weapon to use in Hyrule Warriors, honestly, would probably have to be the Dominion Rod.
Yeah. I'm partial to the horse, honestly.
Oh, the horse is pretty fun.
The horse is
One I could not quite get the hang of was the Great Fairy, which saddened me because it's the Great Fairy. Killing enemies with the Great Fairy is pretty awesome. I just wish I could get the handle of it. Which I love how one of the combos with the Great Fairy actually is basically playing Dead Man's Volley with her, with enemies in the crossfire. I'm not kidding, that's one of the attacks. Like, I forget if it's a combo finisher or if it's one of the, like, A-button things. Of course, then there's all, like, some of the new enemies and areas for Legends, which I don't have because I have a standard 3DS XL and fuck running Legends on that.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine just trying to 100% the Wii U version with all its DLC.
Yeah,
because Legends is that plus a few more maps.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the Wii U version alone has a lot to unpack.
Oh yeah. Like I bought One Piece Pirate Warriors 3 after playing Hyrule Warriors for a year or two. I've almost got the platinum for One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. Granted, the platinum's pretty easy to get. Like, most of them you'll just get by playing naturally, and then the rest are just like, max out all the characters, clear the gallery, stuff like that. You don't even need to clear Nightmare Log, which is the second Dream Log map, to get any trophy. That's just purely for fun. Like, the Nightmare Log is basically everyone's maxed out map. Because, like, beat Dream Log, you unlock that, and recommended level for the first level Nightmare Log, level 100. How leveling up works in Pirate Warriors is everyone has a level cap of 50. Once you clear the Dream Log, you can start getting coins by beating up the power enemies on the map by re-entering the Dream Logs, basically New Game Plus, and they will drop certain coins you can only get at that point. Every character's break limit involves either coins you get by beating bounties, which you can do at any time in the Dream Log, or as well as coins you can only get by beating the strong enemies after clearing the Dream Log. The break level limit is how you double your level cap.
I see.
So basically, you pretty much have to grind in post-game Dream Log in order to even stand a chance in Nightmare Log. And the only thing I have left for the trophies is the gallery, which part of that is maxing out everyone's crew level, which just involves playing as them a lot, or in my case, playing as the one or two characters I have left in the playable character roster, and then and then constantly restarting the levels until I get the correct AI partners that aren't maxed out yet. Because yeah, like half their roster is AI only.
Wow.
Because they're all like minor villains or minor allies who they just didn't flesh out into full characters, while we've still got we've still got 5 or 6 different categories of characters that have 7 or 8 characters per category. Said categories being the Straw Hat Pirates, which is, all 9 Straw Hats, Pirates 1, Pirates 2, Marines, Other, I think that's actually it. But still, that's 7 to 9 characters per category and 5 categories, so...
Yikes.
Lots of playable characters, at least.
I also noticed you tried to do the Gale Boomerang trick in the other room earlier, too, and with carrying the bomb over to the wall.
Ah. Yep.
I think if I remember on that trick, you also have to try and target the object you're trying to get it over to as well. I might be wrong about that.
Yeah. Alright. Now we go this way.
Yeah, the Gil Boomerang is one of my favorite versions of the Boomerang, honestly, just because of its utility.
Yep. Not just as it doesn't to the regular boomerang thing, but it's got the added wind element to it too, which is a nice addition.
Well, although one thing I really liked from the DS games is how they handle the Boomerang. Straight up draw the path.
Yeah,
and you just have a limited path length, is what it is. So it's a matter of knowing how to guide the Boomerang, or where to guide it to. Kind of like how you can lock onto targets in this game, just, you have a touchscreen on the DS.
Oh yeah, these goblins are so scary.
I forget which one it is.
Hmm? Oh, you're in the spider room, okay.
Yep.
Well, if I recall, there aren't those Scotulas above the webs anyways.
Yeah, there looks like there's one right there.
There's like 2 in this room.
There you go.
I love how accurately they animated the Scotulas in this game. My brother likes fighting Scotulas because it's cathartic for him because he has a slight arachnophobia. There's just like, I don't like spiders. Giant spider that the goal is to kill it. Alright then. Oh, you went to the wrong one, I think.
No,
yep.
I deliberately went down there.
Okay. If I recall, one of the webs has a Deku-like under it, so be careful.
You mean that big thing over there?
Yeah, that's a Deku-like.
Alright.
They give you 2 options. One of them leads you to your goal, the other one will try to swallow you whole.
So the one we want is this one.
Yeah, thankfully I guessed correctly my first time.
That away.
Another monkey's free.
Yep.
And another spider's dead.
Dude. Another one bites the dust.
I'm trying to decide what my favorite boss fight in this whole game is right now.
Yeah, I'll admit, as much as people hate water temples, the one in this game I thought wasn't that bad. I actually enjoyed it a bit.
Yeah, Lake Bed wasn't too bad. Still a little annoying, but not too bad.
You like the temple itself or the boss?
Both, actually.
The temple itself. The boss, funny thing is, I was absolutely terrified of the boss when I first played this game because I was getting really paranoid about being grabbed by it.
Yeah, the underwater boss fight I actually enjoyed in this one.
Yeah, not Morpha. Morpha's the one from Ocarina.
Right, yeah.
But yeah,
The one in this one is the giant eel.
Yeah, the giant eel that has the sort of Morpha gimmick of bunch of watery tentacles trying to grab you. But yeah, it is a really cool fight, even if it is really tense atmosphere-wise.
Yeah. But you get the part where you get to literally grab onto while you're holding it, like basically take its sword and just slash its eye there.
Some Shadow of the Colossus shit.
Yep. Yeah, like that's straight up what you do to like that one flying Colossus near the end of the game, actually.
Yeah.
Well, okay, the 2 flying Colossi. Haven't played the game myself, but I have seen playthroughs of it. Well, okay, actually, I did actually play the game once at PAX, and I couldn't beat the first boss, because the climbing mechanics were just too clunky for me.
Yeah,
I see why people like the game, I personally just cannot play it.
Weird in that one.
In my case, the climbing just felt a little too slow for me.
Did you play it at PAX? Which PAX was it?
I think it was the one from 2 years ago. It was just in the free play room where I just was like,
I mean,
hey, Shadow of the Colossus, might as well try it out.
Not so much the year I was referring to, but like which PAX location.
Oh, PAX Prime, because I live in the Seattle area and I don't have the money to travel to other locations.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so the only two cons I go to regularly are PAX Prime and SakuraCon, because they're both at the Seattle Convention Center.
Nice. I've never been to a convention.
Yeah.
They're fun. I actually cosplayed my first SakuraCon.
Really?
I want to do it again, I just don't always have the money.
Who'd you go as?
I went as Kabuto from Naruto.
Huh.
Because it's like, let's see, let's see, who's a character I know that wears glasses, because I am nearsighted as fuck. Oh, hey, well, Naruto was my first anime, so why not? Never did finish the anime, though. In fact, I never even finished the classic Naruto. My only experience with Shippuden is the Ultimate Ninja Storm games.
Yeah, I think closest to big convention I would have known about around here would have been, and this was years ago, was Gen Con, but then they moved out because of the stupid policies around the city over here and how they handle the whole convention crap.
You know,
They moved to Indianapolis, I think it is now, huh?
you know, the next cosplay I want to do for a con, once I have the cash for it, Yosuke Hanamura.
Yeah.
Although with Persona 5 out, Joker's another one I'd want to do because I really feel like I could pull off Joker well. As in Akira.
You can also now get rid of the fake Tyler and take to the Gale Boomerang.
Yep.
Basically blow him out of the ground.
Yeah, getting back to this room with the Gale Boomerang is just catharsis if you got hit by the brooms a lot.
Piece of heart.
Yep.
Yep.
Inside this
Not what
game
I was after, but I will take it.
Yeah, I mean, hey, there's 45 of the fuckers in the game. You might as well get the ones you can find.
Yep.
That's the only thing that sucks. The downside about this game is that you have to collect 5 pieces of heart to get a full heart container instead of 4.
Yep.
Yeah, and this was the first game with the piece of heart system that I really started playing a lot. Because, like, again, I played Ocarina, but not as much as just watching my brother or family friend who would babysit for us play it. So I didn't actually realize Piece of Hearts were a thing while watching. Because this was back when I was, like, 6 or 7. So, yeah. So it's just like, for a while I thought 5 pieces was the standard, and then I started playing all the other 3D Zelda games.
Yeah, and you realize, nope, it's 4.
Yeah.
Not sure why they kicked it up to 5 in this game, but...
Because they felt like hiding 45 fucking pieces of heart throughout the world.
Yeah, well, the obvious reason, yeah.
In fact, if I recall, they even hid 1 or 2 in the Palace of Twilight.
Yeah, it's because apparently somebody over there thought it was such a brilliant idea to say, oh, ladies, let's have 5 heart pieces instead of 4. Hopefully they never let that guy make another decision again.
Nope. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, pretty much now just trying to hunt down the rest of the monkeys so he can get through that big room.
There's one behind a locked door that I'm trying to find the key for.
Yeah, that's always fun trying to...
Did you get that one key that's, like, inside the tree trunk in the water room?
Probably not.
Like, there's a hidden passage you can swim through, and that leads you to the area you need to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing on the map here. That's what I'm gonna try to get to now.
Yeah, I remember that one giving me some shit. But, like, while rooms like this aren't as bad about it for me, like, there are some rooms in this dungeon, like, for example, the bridge room, where it's just like, oh, right, reversed orientation.
That is not a key.
Right, they started, they started replacing some of the random rupee chests with stamps. Granted, at least that's less chests left unopened, just because your wallet was full, so there's that.
Yep.
Which, why they made that mechanic in Twilight Princess, I have no idea.
Don't
Like,
know, actually.
oh, your wallet's too full. Put it back in.
Say, is this just in the HD version of it, or?
Well, it was back in the Wii version where that was really annoying.
Oh.
Yep.
It's like, yay, chest! Rupees! Your wallet is full. Fuck! Because, again, there are a good chunk of players that consider 100% having every chest opened. And they will still be marked as unopened because your wallet was full. Then there's that one chest in Goron Mines that you need the close shot to reach, meaning if you try to go for that, you are backtracking.
Yeah.
That's like the one chest where you need a later dungeon's item to get it. Within a dungeon. And you wouldn't even really think to go there beforehand because the chest is in like an area where there's just a bunch of Bokoblin archers.
Yeah.
Like it's that one open-ish area with the water.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And here we got the big room with all the monkeys you saved so far.
And we've
Still
got
need
like
two more,
two
though.
left by the look of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of them.
Yeah, so it looks like you need like 8 or 9 from the amount of platforms I saw.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, okay. Well, it is a Zelda game. It would make sense to have you collect 8 of something.
Yep. And that one monkey is hidden behind a locked door. And I'm pretty sure the key is over in this direction.
I was like, this is the one game where Waltlas are a complete non-issue, honestly. I mean, yeah, they're there, but they're really easy to reach. Of course, then there's Skyward Sword, where you just have to shake them off, and they don't just try to ram you off.
Yeah.
And up the wall we go.
Yep.
You know, I just realized something. Are Skulltulas even in Breath of the Wild?
I don't think I've come across one yet.
Yeah, like, I've played the game a lot, and yeah, I don't think there's any Skulltulas. Like, some of those things I didn't think about till just now, considering how prominent they are in almost every other 3D Zelda game.
If I run into one while I'm playing it, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Yeah, meanwhile, they brought Hinoxes back for their first 3D outing.
Oh, you mean those giant Cyclops-looking fuckers?
Yep.
Yeah, I fought one of those. Holy crap.
Yeah, like, that's basically their 3D adaptation from the guys that throw a shit ton of bombs at you in the top-down games.
From Link to the Past, yep.
Yep, Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds,
Yep.
Triforce Heroes.
And they got a shit ton of health, too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh yeah, now I'm remembering that one random Hinox in Breath of, Between Worlds.
Yeah.
You enter his cave, and it'll bribe you to go away. You can keep pushing him for rupees, and depending on your game file, after pressing him a random amount of times, he will get pissed and try to one-hit kill you.
Yeah.
And will continue to do that every time you re-enter the cave.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like, it's a good way to get rupees, just know when to back off.
Very risky, yeah. Gotta know when to stop.
I think you're supposed to, like, boomerang it from the ledge, and grab, or, like, I think you just targeted a serpent there.
Well, at least with the Cyclops, enemies in both past and world, one thing in common, you got the strongest sword in the game, the yellow sword. Even they're easy to kill, huh?
Yeah, one game I finally started playing since one of my friends at college has been letting me play it on my Switch is Odyssey. It's so fun.
So
I just got to the Wooded Kingdom. Like I've beaten the Sand Kingdom so far on said file.
I don't even have a Switch. Although hopefully in a couple weeks that'll change.
Ah, yeah. Because Christmas.
I would buy Odyssey sooner, but again, Danganronpa, I still need to buy that. And I follow people who are parts of that fandom, and I do not want to be spoiled.
Yeah. Yeah, I know NCS has played Danganronpa before. I've seen on Discord when it's
Yeah,
I saw him.
Super Genius's playthrough was fun to watch. I'm saying like Danganronpa V3 specifically because that came out like a month or two ago, and I've been meaning to buy it, and I just haven't had the cash.
Yeah, I saw NCS playing it on Twitch earlier. Didn't stick around long, but
yeah, like my friend Shadow, me and him are planning on doing a Danganronpa based countdown, and thanks to this new game, that his personal list got updated a lot, so I just really get to playing V3.
Is it a list of favorite characters?
Yeah.
Wow, that many good ones in there, huh?
Yeah. Like in his case specifically in our Skype messages, he mentioned how like half of the list got updated from V3. So and it's because I know I've been meaning to buy it. I've had cash. It has been top priority since it came out. It's just a $60 game, and I don't have a. And the way I get money doesn't get me a lot of money at once. So where like half of it tends to go towards food.
And then we have Sonic Forces, that was $40.
Yeah, which I played at one of my friends' houses because their roommate had to switch with Forces. So I decided to start a file on my Switch from that cartridge, which I've beaten. I've beaten Classic Green Hill so far progress-wise, and I do find it fun. Although I do see why people are disappointed by it.
Yeah, it is such a disappointment.
Like, for me, the most disappointing thing is how classic Sonic handles gameplay-wise. Because, like, again, I love Generations. I love Mania. I like, what happened to the handling between Generations and Forces?
Who knows? Alright, gonna call this episode here, and we will see you guys next time.
Yep.
See ya.